for 72 hours, the next 72 hours, if you book a reservation on the Legends of Pittsburgh cruise, and all you have to do is go to legendsofpittsburghcruise.com, and you'll be able to get up there. But yeah, if you use the promo code 72 as well, right? Because 72 in honor of Zach, we'll give you $300 off of your reservation along with a signed copy of my book. Yeah, right there, Most of Your Life, man. I'm signing the copies, mailing them directly to you as well, man. So for the next 72 hours, that's 3 days, all right?
Yeah.
That's sufficient.
3 days, exactly.
3 days of extra times in honor of Mr. Zach Banner, in honor of the awesome people that are always tuning into this show, baby. So yeah, man, if you use the promo code 72, just the number 7 and the number 2, when you check out at legendsofpittsburghcruise.com, you will receive $300 off along with autographed copy of my book, baby. That's what I feel like the people deserve that, man. That's the least we could do.
Sounds like
that's
a great
the least
deal.
we could do, man. Gorilla92 also brought up this about TJ. He says that TJ is looking jacked. What do you guys think? Over or under 12 sacks? I say over.
Whoa. I feel like that's a disrespectful
I feel like
number.
it is too, man. Listen, being able to see TJ during the mini camp setting, I can't talk specifics, but trust me, that man is ready to go. Okay, 12.
Did he get the Jordan meme tattooed on his back or something?
Dude, if it's just 12, I'm going to be pissed, okay? I'm thinking 15 or more, okay? That's the number for TJ, 15, all right? And I'm taking the over.
You had the extra game, too.
Absolutely. And that's my thing. I'm like, man, TJ, he was getting 12 sitting out of game. Yeah, I need more than that, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So
yeah, I'm thinking at least 15 too.
Yeah, we definitely going super duper over with that one, Barilla92. But man, I thought, like I said, it was huge because when you talk about a guy like TJ, you know what he is in line to make. He is about to have one of those record-breaking, highest paid type contracts, and rightfully so. He deserves it. But for him, in the midst of all that, to still say, you know what, man, I'm pulling up. I'm showing up. I'm here. Like, I'm bought into this. I love that right there, man.
Is there any word on that? Because I thought this was going to be the summer that contract was going to be taken care of.
So right now, they're from what TJ said in his interview, I think he said he wasn't focused on the contract, but he was letting off that the contract talks have been going well. And all reports that, you know, the people that I've been around, they've all been saying the same thing, that the talks are going well. It's more so with a contract or a deal that's going to be that big, it's a lot of little details you got to get worked out. Whether it's bonuses, whether it is
maybe even like timeline of when you get the guaranteed money,
absolutely,
and dead cap hits and stuff like that.
Because your money can be guaranteed as soon as you sign it, but you're not going to get all of that guaranteed money as soon as you sign it. They space it out. So that's another thing that typically goes into this negotiation process. But the thing that I'm enjoying is when you see both sides on the same page. Both sides have already verbally put it out there to each other and publicly that they want to get this thing done. And when you got that happening, the deal gets done. So I think right now, man, it's just more of the formalities of the little nuances getting worked out. But I anticipate this deal getting done before the season starts. Hopefully it'll happen, before training camp gets here.
I was going to say, is that the deadline with the Steelers? They don't typically negotiate within the season.
As soon as game for week 1. So it can be Saturday night. They can get the deal done. It could be Friday going into the game. They can get the deal done. But once that Sunday game hits, negotiations are all off until the offseason. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we have a lot of time then. I just haven't heard anything from it.
Yeah.
That's why I was interested. Are we just going to let TJ go into the season without getting the contract extension done? I could see that side of it from the Steelers standpoint, business-wise, but from both sides, everything we heard up to this point we're getting the TJ Watt deal done, and they're probably going to focus on the Minkah Fitzpatrick deal the next summer.
Absolutely, man. And that's, I think, the right approach, man. You got to definitely get TJ done this year, though, because in terms of the hierarchy of those two guys, even though we feel like Minkah is a great player in his own right, TJ is homegrown. TJ is the guy that we've seen how he can just take over, and he plays at a position where he's allotted that opportunity a lot more frequently, and than Minkah typically is. So for me, like, I just love the fact that they're focusing on getting that part done. But I think both of those guys get their deals done, man. Not this offseason, but both of them.
Well, it makes sense too for when they came into the league. TJ came in a year before Minkah too, so that's just, I think, the timeline for how they're going to do it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And Jamal Christmas. Jamal Christmas, man. We got him in the upper room. He's welcome. Can we welcome him?
What's good? What's good?
Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. indeed. Yes, indeed. And Justin Levin, we appreciate the love and support. Definitely do.
Appreciate it.
Now, Kenneth Beamer, man, he's also agreeing with us in terms of TJ Watt. When we're talking about over or under for the sacks, he's going with the over as well, man. We got to go over, man. Come on, baby.
I was thinking 16 range even.
Dude, I'm looking. Let me check in the chat real quick, man. Let's see what we're talking from a sack standpoint. Yeah, so Donnie, oh man, I forgot to say the name. Oh, Nguyen. That's what it was. Yes, Nguyen. Good work. Yeah, so he says 15 sacks by TJ would be nice.
That's what he had last year. I think he had 15 or 15 and a half. Plus
I think it was 15 and a half with him sitting out one. And then Justin also says 19 sacks for TJ. You're going to be pushing it, but I like that right there, man. I definitely like that a lot. Ray
It's
Thomas,
been done before.
No question.
Those type of numbers.
So. With less games. So now, man, you got Ray saying 17 and a half sacks for TJ as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm loving it, man.
I'm thinking that range, 16,
I'm
17.
loving it, man. And Matt McKissick, shout out to you, Matt. We appreciate the love and support. He says TJ getting the sack record this year. Big Deke energy. Now, we know the sack record sits at 22 and a half sacks. So, I mean, it can happen. It can happen. You got the additional game. We've seen guys flirt with it and come close. Obviously, Chandler Jones and Shaq Barrett.
Yeah.
Was that 2 years ago now?
2019, yeah. Shaq Barrett had 19 they were right and there. A half. Chandler Jones was at 19, I think.
So we've seen guys come close. I know DeMarcus Ware.
Didn't J.J. Watt have 20 at some point?
He had 20. Donald had 20 and a half. DeMarcus Ware did it one year in terms of getting 20s. So, and I think Vaughn was up there one time also.
18 or 19,
yeah. So it's definitely possible with the additional game. The biggest thing, though, is making sure that he plays in all the games. We know when we win a lot and we have to sit guys, he's one of the guys that's going to sit. That's just how it goes. So whatever you do, TJ, just kick all the booty you need to kick before that last week of the season. You'll be good.
That shouldn't affect the defensive player of the year, though. Because if you're playing that good and maybe he has a sack or two less than someone that maybe racks up a couple at the end of the season in garbage time, I don't think that should affect them because a lot of it's based off impact. I mean, they gave it to Donald, even though his stats were worse than TJ based off the position he played and the impact. So I don't... In terms of the sack record, that could affect the sack record, but it shouldn't affect his chances for defensive player of the year.
Cool. You know, we should pay some bills. And the best way to pay some bills, baby, is by getting ready for this hot boy summer. And what do we mean by hot boy summer? I'm talking for the Manscape crew, baby. It's hot guy summer, man. You know when the summer hit, we got to be feeling good, nice and aerodynamic. And the best way to do that is with my friends over at Manscape. We know the Lawnmower 4.0, you know the one, the 4.0 with the light that goes on.
Technology is crazy.
Off. I mean, how do you think this beautiful face gets groomed this way? How do you think this taco meat stays aligned? We can't show nip, especially during the ad. We can't show that during the ad.
I don't want to get kicked off YouTube.
We definitely can't do that. But how do you see this perfect length of taco meat there? That doesn't happen without the Lawnmower 4.0. But since it is hot boy summer, right? And I call it hot guy summer, hot boy summer, because we know the girls, right? Was it the Stallions and all of them? They got their hot girl summer. We not going for that anymore, all right? We taking over here. It's our time. All right? So Manscaped, they said, what if we hooked up the guys? What if we hooked up the hot guys with the performance package? I said, whoa, what you mean? Share the details on this performance package. Performance package that includes the Lawnmower 4.0, which we already said is pivotal. I mean, it doesn't get any better when it comes to the below the waist grooming. It doesn't. I promise you. Personal experience. Okay. So you got the Lawnmower 4.0 that's in there. They also have the Weed Whacker. What is the Weed Whacker? You might be asking, right? Well, you notice we don't have any nostril hairs over here, right? We nice and groomed. That's what the Weed Whacker does, baby. Gets those nose hairs, gets those ear hairs, wherever else you might have hair growing. It's kind of weird. All right? Weed Whacker. Then, can we add to that?
Oh, yeah. I think you have to.
It wouldn't be a hot guy summer if we didn't add to it, right?
Yeah, you need all the elements.
So, not only do you have the Lawnmower 4.0, not only do you have the Weed Whacker, but you also have the Crop Reviver along with the Crop Refresher. I mean, you got two things for your crop. Right? This is revive, refresh, revive. You can't go wrong with that, baby. You can't go wrong. And as we said, we don't talk about anybody unless we have deals for you all, okay? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, use the promo code MOATS. Get you 20% off along with free shipping, baby. Don't miss out on this opportunity. And trust me on this. Once you do that and you make your purchase and you use the promo code MOATS, your delicate twins, they will absolutely love you for this, baby. They will. Ask Deke about it, man.
And this is a big time summer, too.
You need it, man.
We were locked up all last summer.
You need it, man.
You got to come with your A game.
No question. It's the only way to be, man.
Manscaped is helping you do that.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's what we bring to y'all, baby.